Hello, my name is Martin Tully. I'm a solutions architect here at Portnox, and today what I wanted to showcase is one of our features called IoT Device Trust. So inside Portnox, if you haven't stood up a tenant, I will put a link below so you can stand up a tenant. Also, some of the documentation on how to do this. I will link that also, put some links in the description below for this video. But basically, inside Portnox, you have the ability to create what we call our Mac-based accounts. When you create a Mac-based account, what you can do is whitelist those Mac, whether they're individual Mac addresses, whether you import them in, or you can, as well as just add a device vendor. So I can add a Mac vendor and select all those Mac addresses. I can then put those into a specific account, which I can assign an access control policy to, which we won't get into in this video. But in this particular case, what I want to do is enable IoT device trust. This IoT device trust can be done via DHCP gleaning on Cisco Catalyst devices. You can enable DHCP gleaning there. You have the capabilities to forward these off to our SaaS DHCP listeners, and that is under Clear General Settings. And if I scroll down here, what you will see here is our SaaS DHCP listener IPs. And of course, you can also set up an on-prem container to do that as well. So there's multiple ways to do the DHCP fingerprinting from within Portnox. So it's nice and easy. So the IoT device trust, right? Basically, we fingerprint those devices based off the information they disclosed during the DHCP discovery phase. The DHCP requests what information needs from the DHCP server, usually option 55. And then you can see all the list of options in the order that they are requested. Inside, if you ever do a Wireshark, you can see all the requests that are being done. And so that's how we're getting that information. So in this particular case, I do have a Cisco phone here that I created an account for. You can see that from within here. So I have the MAC address. So I'm saying whenever you see this MAC address, go and allow it onto the network. Go ahead and put it into this group. This group has an access control policy. And I've also enabled IoT device trust for this device. So what you can see here now is that this device here authenticated, right? It also did a fingerprint. So you can see here a new device was fingerprinted and discovered by IoT profiling. Again, it gives you information about that. The device was authenticated successfully. And you can see here what port, and it put it into that account, and it put it into this access control policy called system default. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect that phone, and I'm going to plug in my laptop. In the laptop, I have changed the MAC address to match the MAC address of the phone. And so let me unplug that phone, and I'm plugging in my laptop. Same port, same MAC address. And there you go. So you can see here the device fingerprint has changed. It might be a victim of Mac spoofing. The device has been allowed to access the corporate network, but you may choose to update the device's fingerprinted from within here. So you can see here, this is the fingerprint, right? So the current DHCP fingerprint, what we saw, and the new DHCP fingerprint, we can see that it did get changed. So you could, if this was legitimate, then you could update that fingerprint from within here. Again, if not, then you would get an email, or you could send it to your SIM solution. Thank you for watching.